Do you ever find yourself in a slump? Well, how can we work our way out of a slump when we're feeling discouraged? Today, Hello Mornings writer Jen Kokel shares 3 simple steps to get back on top. Hey, my name is Kat Lee, and you're listening to the Hello Mornings podcast, where our goal is to help you begin and build a life-changing morning routine. Now, each episode of this show is designed to inspire you in one of the 3 key areas of a great morning routine. And those are God time, plan time, and move time. If you're not familiar with Hello Mornings, I would love to invite you to head over to hellomornings.org to download our 3-minute morning routine and watch our mini workshop that explains how you can have an amazing morning routine in just 3 minutes. So today we're talking about how to get out of a slump, and today's episode is written by Hello Mornings writer Jen Kokel. Do you ever find yourself in a slump? Perhaps you suddenly realize how messy your house is, how you're constantly running late, or how you just can't seem to wake up early enough to read your Bible. It happens to us all. The problem is we think we can fix our slump by doing a, quote, better routine that will help us, quote, get perfectly organized in 30 days or read the Bible every day without fail. It doesn't take us long to discover that these better routines don't work for us either. More often than not, we give up and we find ourselves in a slump all over again. Then the cycle continues. This is because the problem is often deeper than a lack of routine. So here are 3 ways we can get out of a Bible reading slump. 1. Identify the deeper problem. Rather than beating yourself up and saying, I need to do better, take a moment to think about why you haven't been having a quiet time with God lately. Is it because you don't have time? Maybe you don't have the energy for it. Are your kids or spouse or work always taking your attention away? Once you realize the why, go deeper with it. Perhaps you haven't had the energy for a quiet time. Ask yourself, why don't I have energy? Perhaps you'll realize I'm going to bed later than I want. Now go even deeper. What made you start going to bed late? Well, you feel like you have no free time, so you stay up later to get it. Well, then you can ask yourself, why do I feel like I have no free time? Friend, this is where you make the first change. Perhaps you realize you're working too much, wearing too many hats, or prioritizing something unnecessary. You decide to go to bed 10 minutes earlier, say no to something because you're overcommitted, or eliminate unnecessary things in order to have more time to sleep. Once you implement the first change, you'll find that you wake up happier, refreshed, and ready to start your Bible reading off to a good start. 2. Prioritize important stuff. There's a quote that says, the reward is greater than the discomfort. Humans have a tendency to avoid hard things. It's just our nature. We like comfort. We like happiness. We like stability. Unfortunately, we tend to prioritize easy stuff because we think it will bring us the most happiness. It usually does the opposite. We become bored, unhappy, and unfulfilled because we haven't prioritized the important stuff. Perhaps you've recently had a hard time reading your Bible. Focus on why reading the Bible is important to you. When you realize why it's important, write it down where you can see it. Here's an example. Having a morning quiet time with God is important because it grows me closer to God. I need to grow closer to God because God is the one who guides my steps. He literally gives me my purpose. Without God, I'll stray off the right path and I'll become unhappy and unfulfilled. A simple priority statement can make all the difference. 3. Perfection isn't necessary, but excellence is. There's no human on earth who is perfect. That might be hard to hear, but it's true. This doesn't mean we give up. Rather, we focus on excellence and not perfection. Doing something excellently means doing it to the best of our ability. Ask yourself, how can I excellently read my Bible? Perhaps instead of trying to have a perfect hour-long Bible routine every day, you focus on worshiping God with a sincere heart. This could be through a song, a prayer, or just taking 5 minutes out of a busy routine to say hi to God. Perhaps you could commit to doing the 3-minute morning, getting out of bed 3 minutes earlier, checking your calendar, moving your body, and saying a prayer. That's it. Friends, God doesn't want us to have boring Bible reading routines that we dread. He wants us to pursue Him as He pursues us. He wants us to enjoy time with Him, make Him a priority, and get back to a relationship with Him. So no matter what's holding you back from having a wonderful quiet time with God, it's time to make a change. Prioritize your relationship with God, the most important relationship you could ever have. This episode was written by Hello Mornings writer Jen Kokel. Now, do you want to learn more about beginning and building a powerful morning routine? Head over to hellomornings.org and download our 3-minute morning kit. And it's going to give you everything you need to get started. And if you're enjoying the Hello Mornings podcast, I would love it if you would leave a review on iTunes, Spotify, or wherever you listen to the show. It is so helpful to us. My name is Kat Lee, and I'm just so grateful that you joined me today. I hope we've inspired your mornings so that you can begin waking up for your life and not just to your life. I'll see you on the next episode of the Hello Mornings podcast.
It's early in the morning, the house is quiet, but I've set aside this time for you. I bow before the throne of a noble king, and in this place my heart begins to sing. It's gonna be a God day filled with His grace and sweet new mercies. May my thoughts obey Jesus, to walk in His way by His Spirit with each breath that I take. It's feeling like a God day.
This song is called God Day by Jen Stanbro. You can get your copy at iTunes, Amazon, or jenstanbro.com.